the GL and so forth. So and all of the mismanagement, and I understand we haven't got the final report yet, but there was some fraud involved and so forth. So whatever this cost will be, it will be a bargain compared to what we've been through here. We were on the verge of bankruptcy in this village, and you can't declare bankruptcy if you're a municipality, which meant that the state would have taken us over. And if you think they give a damn about University Park, you are mistaken. So this is real important, and I'm glad the manager's moving in that direction.
Trustee McCollum wants to say something.
Since we had some eye-opening discussions with the former manager of the village, and she told my partner and I face-to-face, Curtis, Theo, you have no idea of the deep stuff we're in this village at this point in time. 2 decades of mismanagement, 2 decades. And I found out that 2 decades of mismanagement, trying to change that ship, trying to right that ship is a very difficult task. And my hat's off to you, Manager Payton,
Yes.
for your due diligence in working this thing out. I can't see another manager doing what you've done thus far in this village, for this village. And this is something that we need. What happened to everybody for 2 decades? They were like dead. This village was running itself into the ground. No one stepped up.
Exactly. I would like to share as an advertisement for the Finance Committee, Joint Board and Finance Committee on the 18th, 7 p.m. And it's going to be an eye-opener, so all residents need to come out. We're going to discuss future financial planning. We have multiple financial advisors doing presentations to the board and the Finance Committee, so we can choose a financial advisor for the village. We're talking bond refinancing, we're talking budget presentation, and we're talking about a way going forward for the village. And this RFP here is the first step. So I say all residents come out to this joint board and Finance Committee meeting. They have it 1 time a year, where you get to see the Finance Committee and the board interact, as well as me provide information to all parties and get input. So as you see, this RFP is coming to the committee of the whole tonight. I will be presenting this to the Finance Committee as well for their input and just input, generalized input as well.
Okay, Trustee Brooks.
Chief or Trustee Payton, do offhand, just so the public would know, and I think that number might be off for me, but could you give the average cost of what it was each year that we were spending? Because I know as commissioner, when I walked in the finance department, I seen 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe like 6 people in there. Can you give a salary that we were spending each year to call ourselves running this village?
So when we're talking salaries, pension, health insurance, and everything included, we're talking about $700,000 to $750,000. Correct me if I'm wrong, Trustee Payton. $700,000 to $750,000 a year for the entire finance department at Village University Park.
And also, I would, and no one listens, but so when you hear these things out there that, oh, she's doing it, no, we're cleaning it up. Because it's been a problem forever for what we did. If we have the employees, what we really need is police and fire. Okay, protection. That's our protection. We had more of them. We had more people in finance. We had police officers. We had more people in Village Hall. We had police officers. That's crazy. So that's all done and did, and we're moving forward, people. We're moving forward. And Chief, I would like on that panel a resident. I want a resident on that panel because those are stakeholders. And it's good that we're here, we are policymakers and we're the board and all, but I want some more input from the residents. They have a part in this too. So on that panel, when you're doing this RFP, I would like to have a person or two people from the village. Let them have some stake into what's being said too. I want them in everything we do.
So, in order to, the attorney can correct me if I'm wrong, I believe for something like this, in order to put a resident on the panel, does there need to be a formal nomination by the mayor and voted on by the board to add a resident to something formal like this?
Right, this would be a formal village
Okay?
advisory activity.
I would like anyone that's interested to submit the email me and let me know who's interested. I'm going to take, we get two people from the village. Okay. All right. Fine. Thank you. Okay. We already volunteers.
I asked for this to be forwarded on to the board agenda on the 24th. Between that time, I've gotten input from the board, and I would have input from the board and the finance committee again on the 18th.
Okay, so I got two volunteers.
Well, this one will give everybody the opportunity to volunteer and then select volunteers.
Right. Okay, so.
We have no executive session, Mayor, so we can just.
Just a second. Just a second. I would like to make, before you do that, I would like to make an announcement. Happy birthday, Mr. Travis.
Happy birthday!
Sorry about that. I wasn't there at your party, but I was doing something else. Please forgive me. But we love you to death. And also, Shirley, yours too. Oh, Miss Shirley Bolden, happy birthday to you as well.
360.
Okay. There is going to be something when you say the South Suburban Black Mayor's Caucus. We had a meeting Saturday, very enlightening, of some things that's going on, boy. But anyway, we're going to have April 19th, there's Peace for Purpose. We've been going to different villages and doing this organization of Black Mayors, the 17 of us. So on April 19th, we'll be at Governor's State too. That's Peace for a Purpose. Is it 21st? Okay, they told me that. Okay, the 21st, I don't know what, they changed it. Okay, the 21st, it's at Governor's State from 9 a.m. to 2. 2 p.m. There's another one at 6. Okay, they said 9 a.m. to 2, Saturday, 9 a.m. to 2 o'clock, Peace for a Purpose. You're cordially invited for this festival and Black Mayor Caucus. We are serious. We've been doing this all over. We were in Matson, and we really need you to be a part of that. Also, we did not, just for the record, because things are said, and I want to make it very clear before I get on another social media. We did not vote about the salary thing. We did vote for that to go down. At the next election, everyone up here will be making the same. I voted that out because I did not vote for the increase in the first place. I thought it was ludicrous. But yet we were being targeted. We could not. When we tried to stop that, we were told we could not decrease it because the way it was written by Mr. Dunn. So that's the reason why we were stuck with it. We did not ask for that raise. Some of us up here did not. But I for sure was not one. So we did not vote for them, but I did put into place, I think Mr. Larry, before he left here, Larry Brown was on it, and Trustee Wilson and that, we voted for the next election that those salaries will go back to what it used to be years ago. So, but that's just for the record. Also, it's for the record, hold on, I want to make it very, very clear. IML no longer exists as far as education training. They don't have that any longer because the attendance was poor. So the leadership, I was the last to graduate. I did try to get my colleague down there. Did you get the opportunity to sign up for the IML leadership?
Is that the?
That was telling you downtown IML?
No, I didn't do it.
And they stopped it. So it no longer exists, but you can get everything online if you'd like to. And, I was at a meeting Tuesday also, the street holes, the potholes rather. There was a guy that came up and he had 1,500 employees and they were an engineering company. They said that it is $5 million at this point to try to do some of the state of Illinois streets. It would cost over $7 billion. And I told him to give me those statistics so I could give it out. It's just not, it's Illinois. And he asked the mayors and the South Suburban mayor managers, he wanted to get our input to support. They're thinking about raising your gas bill because the governor will not pass the budget So the only way you can do it is tap the utility bills. So if you see an increase in your gas bill, that might be where it's gonna come from. They're asking us to support that. Most of us are not supporting it because it's just too much on the consumer, where the government can pass it, he won't pass it, so they're gonna try to now hit it some kind of way because the potholes on the tollway, the bridges, he said, is unbelievable. And they need billions of dollars to put it, and now if they wanna put it up to par, it would cost us trillions of dollars to get it up the way it should be. So bless you. So that's the status on the roads. It's not just University Park, okay? And parents, please, I've been saying that since I've been up here, 15 years, and before that, I was always an advocate going to the school board meetings. Parents, go to that school board meeting. Get involved in the school, get involved with your children. Because Trustee Wilson and I have been going, and we've been participating and supporting as much as we could. But you need to go out there. And other people that don't have children, like I don't have any kids there, and she doesn't either. But we still participate. See what's going on, and I know Ms. Jenkins is now taping them, the school board meetings. So once we come up live, you will see that. And so I say that enough. Parents, please go to the school board meeting.
Man.
And now moving.
Let me speak on this cable station, because I need to clarify something.
Wait, before you say that, I went down there, and even I went down there, Ms. Jenkins and I went down there. It was basically sabotage. I'll say that much. And I think Ms. Taylor went with us as well. There were village camera cases, all the cameras were gone. Some of the cases still there, but the cameras, tripods, and the tripods are very expensive. And I don't know who went in there and did what they did, but they stripped it. And she cleaned it up beautifully, and she's been, we went to Palos Heights, we've been to Joliet, we've talked to other cable stations. We got a volunteer in the village with very, very high tech, and he volunteered to even buy a portion to make one of the portions of the thing work. It's sad, but he felt compelled to do that as a resident of University Park, to even buy the adapter to help do it. So they got wherever, they had keys, it wasn't broken into, put it like that. But a lot of our equipment is missing. And these strangers are helping Neva beautifully. She's going here and there, and thank God for her background, her skills, but and that's what's going on down there. So don't believe the hype.
So, just to piggyback on the mayor in regards to the cable station, there is equipment in the cable station that had to be sent out for repair. Until that equipment is sent out for repair and it's repaired and it comes back, then you will see live video on that cable station. I can assure you that everything Neva tapes, I viewed and it exists.
Yep.
And I can assure you that once this Nexus system comes back, that you guys are going to get non-stop University Park.
That's right.
Okay? In saying that, Ms. Jenkins does not work regular business hours. Okay? She goes to various functions. She takes school board meetings. She takes various events for myself and the mayor. So, cable station is a secure place. You just can't knock on the door and go in. Okay?
You better not.
All right? It's very secure. It's a very secure location. You just can't knock and go in. Okay? I know for a fact of all the hard work Ms. Jenkins is putting into this cable station, and I have verified every single video. So in saying that, please bear with us. We're waiting for pieces of equipment to come back. The village is in a financial crisis, okay?
I think you're violation.
So we have to find funding to get the equipment fixed. We have the funding. We'll be receiving the equipment back shortly, and then you will see it on the air. I'm not going to give you a date, but it will be on the air. Oh, it'll be in the year 2018. Okay? So I just wanted to clarify that just for everybody, because I've been getting a lot of phone calls in regards to that matter.
Well, we technically did meet our February, coming soon, February 18th. So that shows that we are progressing.
Yes.
They just didn't see the show yet. So it's still, let's be patient, y'all. We're getting there. All right.
There's a lot of good information that's going up that the village manager approved on employment, teens, seniors, school district. Yeah, I tried to get every category.
Excuse me. I had an opportunity to meet with Mrs. Jenkins on several occasions, and I was one of the residents that utilized equipment on a weekly basis, and that place was desecrated. I mean, everything is gone. We barely got the cameras.
That's right.
And that tripod right there, because I know how camera rich we were, because each and every one of my kids went through that cable program. And I was a part of the renting the equipment. And what I see now compared to what it used to be, someone came in and swiped it all and left the boxes and left the packages empty. They just some rows. So I appreciate you, Neva, and thank you very much. And I know you're working very hard, and we're going to get it together.
Yes, thank you, we love you, we love it. Deborah and Miss Bolden, Miss Shirley?
Yes, as far as that, cable studio, when I was working up there, I went in there and did inventory, took pictures, and what you're saying now is not what I had pictures of. So this happened after, we did the inventory. Was a book in the office there with all the pictures, description of what was there, empty cases, whatever was there, I had in that office. So I did, me and Thompson, I think it was, Jerry Thompson, he and went in there with me, lifted up boxes, and so I could take pictures of everything. So that was done, so that all that is missing now should be somewhere.
No.
Inventory, because I did it all. It took us about a month to go through every room, open every case, pull out everything, because the equipment was heavy. He pulled out everything that was there.
Now it'll take you a minute.
Right, because it's not there. It is not there.
It's gone.
Okay. Mr. Strauss, did you want to say something before we adjourn?
Manager Pate, you said it should be up and running. Did you give a time frame?
So I would say within the next 30 to 45 days. That's long, probably much shorter than that, but I don't always give those short-term suspenses. But if it's less than 30 to 45 days, you can say I did a good job. So let's stick to that.
Last but not least, we do have a cable committee too. They will be meeting, NEPA has it, the liaison is Trustee Curtis McMullen, and so far it's 5 men that have joined, and I think, and Ms. Taylor is one of the females that's there, and we are looking for our kids to be on the committee as well, and Mr. Humes as well, so Ms. Humes soon. So we have 8 people people are eager to go and do it. So we're looking forward to them to make that happen. And I thank you for all your volunteers. And I know Mr. Travis is going to be on there because he's one of the original ones with me and myself. And I got that old picture too with Milton Payton when he had a lot of hair. Yeah, I see. So I asked for a motion to adjourn. Oh, wait, we have something? Okay, just a second, I'm sorry.
I'm just going to be brief, because I say at every board meeting. I am waiting on a list of pothole repairs, and I'm waiting on a list of trees. What's the plan? Pothole repairs and tree tear downs. I get several calls, and then I tell them I'm going to ask every board meeting, so every board meeting I just want to say, I'm waiting on a list.
And when that cable does open, I'm sorry, I gotta say this. When it does open, it will have policies. That committee will make policies and procedures. It's not somewhere for everybody to go and do a show. It will not do that. It will not be like that at all. Please, people, understand it. We're gonna be organized. It's not for you to do, no, not gonna happen. It's for the village, just like in Palos Heights and everywhere else. It's going to be for interviews for what's happening in our village, what we're bringing to the village. It's positive, positive, positive. Okay? Thank you very much. I'm sorry. Oh, we have a motion. We have a motion too. We had a motion. I'm sorry, we had a motion already.
I'll second.
Second.
Oh, did I?
Okay, and Trustee Williams second, roll call.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
That's it. Thank you all very, very, very